Yo, what's poppin' everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Zach Lesage here. Today we're going to be covering over Chien-Pao Baxcalibur. I think this is one of the most misunderstood decks in the format, and I've even misunderstood it myself. I thought it was just going to be a weaker version of Lugia or a weaker version of other decks. However, any deck that's able to accelerate a bunch of energies, knock out anything in formats, including Charizard EX that has 330 HP, has to be good, right? So my friends Lucas Zing and Kieran Farah have really put a lot of effort in this deck. Kieran just made a YouTube video with Lucas on his new YouTube channel, so by all means check out Kieran Farah on YouTube. They've shown us really how to play this deck, and what I'm going to do is show you how this deck works, gameplay, strategy, all that great stuff. This is available in the description, so if you want to copy and paste this right into PTCG Live, go ahead. If you're trying to pick up any of the cards in real life, sealed product, or codes, go to AtlasTCG, Deco Gaming, and PTCGL store. All have discount codes with the Shuffle Squad, so check that out in the description. If you're trying to sell any bulk, go to TCG Bulk and download the app. If you're trying to use any products, we only use Ultimate Guard products at the Shuffle Squad. We love their sleeves and their deck boxes, so check that out. Thank you all to our sponsors for supporting the video. Want to learn a little bit more about us? Go to patreon.com/TSSWin and support the squad there. Get access to all of our lists and articles. That's a lot of stuff to talk about before the video, so let's jump into the deck list and see exactly what's poppin'. We'll catch you over there. Want to support the Shuffle Squad? Be sure to check out all of our sponsors in the description to pick up Pokemon TCG singles, sealed, and PTCG live codes. Yo, this is what we got going on for Chien-Pao Baxcalibur. So what we've changed here in 151 is absolutely nothing. We took Lucas Zing's top 8 list from Pittsburgh, and we cut a Lost Vacuum from Lucas's request. I messaged them directly, and we added in a third Baxcalibur just because there's a few other decks that are playing Lost City now. You don't want Lost City, like Charizard, for example, to knock out one of your Baxcaliburs. You already have one in your discard pile, and then or one's prize, and it's just over. So having the third one is quite nice. Mew EX is a card that a lot of players have tried to add in here, myself included. I don't think it's bad. However, Chien-Pao EX can knock out anything, including Lost Tina, including Charizard. So when it comes to copying attacks, we can just knock things out with our own energies at our own discretion. And we already have a Radiant Greninja, so if we're trying to copy that, I don't know if it matters. So in this case, Mew EX could sometimes work as a free retreating Pokemon or use the restart ability, but Chien-Pao has Shivery Chill. So Shivery Chill in a water type deck is probably going to be better on average than Mew EX is going to be. So TLDR, Chien-Pao is probably better than Mew EX in a Chien-Pao deck. Because we already have all those answers. Everything here is pretty self-explanatory. We're going to be rare candying into Baxcalibur, accelerating a bunch of energies, and using our support to get those energies. PokéStop can grab a bunch of things like Cross Switcher so we can knock out our opponent's Pokemon effectively or not. We're just trying to knock things out with Chien-Pao or knock things out with Radiant Greninja. And we can go through Manaphy with Canceling Cologne, so we have some options there too. Chien-Pao's a really aggressive deck that can do a lot of damage, and it's, again, really effective because Charizard EX has a lot of HP, and it's one of the only decks, this and Tina are really the only two decks that can knock it out in one hit without being Mew EX on the last turn as your opponent's drawn 5 prize cards. So this is what we got going on for the list. Let's see exactly how it plays out with some gameplay. So we're going to go ahead and call the coin flip. Hopefully we're able to go first, so we can evolve into our Pokemon as early as turn 2. That's really what we're trying to do here. Looks like we are going to be starting off by winning the coin flip, so that's absolutely fantastic. Yep, we're going to go first here, and this just allows us to get set up. So we're looking really for Frigibax in any capacity. Are we going to get there? Not the greatest hand, but we do have PokéStop and we do have Chien-Pao. So we'll go through the proper sequencing of how this deck can really work out here. So we're playing against a Lawson box deck. That's fine. We already got the Frigibax, so that's sick. In this case, I'm just going to go for Shivery Chill. We're going to look through our deck, and we're going to see exactly what we have going on. And, yep, we got our Baxcaliburs. We have Battle VIP Pass. We prized 2 of our rare candies. Or actually, we have one in our hand, so that's okay. We're only looking for a Baxcalibur. That's cool. Let's see what we can do with PokéStop before benching anything down. So we grab those couple energies, so we have a higher chance of hitting item cards. Please, 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 please hit. Quite unfortunate to take away there. But let's go ahead and still attach an energy here. Maybe we can get that back with a Super Rod that we have in the deck. and we're going to go ahead and pass. So sometimes you're going to live by the PokéStop and die by the PokéStop. If we just got Battle VIP Pass there, we're like cruising through this game. We would have got another Frigibax. We would have got the Radiant Greninja. We would have used concealed cards to draw some cards. Like, we have everything there. Hopefully our opponent does not knock us out on the first turn with let's say a Raikou, or maybe, I guess Raikou were weak to metal, like a Dragonites or something. But like when your opponent's playing Comfey, Lost Zone box deck, and they flip over like 2 Battle VIP passes, it's tough. However, they're playing Tina, so we know that their damage output is like limited to 110 damage on their first turn. So if we get like Baxcalibur out next turn, we're probably chilling. Probably. We'll have to see. Hopefully we don't get like dinged by Path, because our opponent could just drop down a Path with like a PokéStop or something like that. Taking away our opportunities to use Shivery Chill, stuff like that. Because right now we're on top deck mode, and this deck sometimes just lives off top deck mode, but we'll play through our outs and see exactly how it goes. There's their switch cards. That's going to get their 4th card in the Lost Zone. There's a Radiant Greninja, drawing some more cards. Cool. Fingers crossed, no Path. Be fantastic. Fingers crossed also that they just don't get an attack off on our Chien-Pao. That'd be a lot nicer too. Probably will get a knockout or get some damage onto our Chien-Pao with Cramorant, or maybe even just go Escape Rope attack into our Manaphy. I'm also fine with that playing against a Tina deck. Yeah, we're gonna sacrifice our Manaphy here, and they're gonna bring up their Cramorant. Some lists run 3 waters. I'm just gonna go base dot. They're gonna go with the lists that run 1 water, and it's already way in the Lost Zone, so they have to find 2 waters and another energy if they've repowered this up. We're gonna basically YOLO whatever we have going on here with the no Manaphy for the game. There's our Lost Vacuum. Come on, deck. That would have been quite helpful for us. We could still top deck an Irida. We could still top deck a Baxcalibur. We could still top deck a whole bunch of other things. Oh, they do play more than 1 water energy. Sweet. Well, we couldn't have sent up Frigibax anyways, anyone who's in the comments. Let's send up our Chien-Pao here. And see what we get. Well, we did get the Baxcalibur, so that's cool. Let's go Shivery Chill. We'll get a couple water energies. And what we have to do here is actually just get a lot of water energies onto our Baxcalibur. I mean, I don't know if it ever matters if we get more than 3, because if they knock out our Baxcalibur, yeah, we'll go for everything on here. The reason why we're going for everything on here is because our Baxcalibur might get knocked out, and we don't have any other options here. So let's go ahead and use Hail Blade. We're discarding 2. The only reason why is so that we have an opportunity to knock out our opponent's Tina V-Star if they send it up. So let's go ahead and draw a prize. Nest Ball, not terrible, nothing terrible. Like, you could definitely play this deck on the edge. We just have to hope that we don't get knocked out here, because we're really running slim if we're getting knocked out here. We can get, actually, you want to know what? We can actually get the knockout in response on their Tina V-Star if they knock us out here. 1, 2, actually, you want to know what? We probably can't. We're probably a little too low. We need to get, we're probably just a little bit behind if our opponent gets a knockout here with the Tina V-Star. Now, they have the Mirage Gates. We just have to hope that they don't have the Tina V-Star. What are they at here? 6 in their Lost Zone. They need 1 more. Switch cards. There's their 7th card in their Lost Zone. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad for us. This game. Okay, that's fine. The fact that they put one of those away just means that we're likely just getting knocked out. Maybe our opponents managed their energies poorly. They're already down 2 psychic energies there. 3, 4, 5, 6 energies out of their 13. So maybe they won't get it. Fingers crossed. Grass Psychic, not what we're looking for. They have 8. probably have a Jet Energy. Oh, just another Mirage Gate. So we're getting knocked out here. That's fine. Maybe we have a chance here. We can get Nest Ball to go Chien-Pao. We can go Superior Energy Retrieval to Retreats. Maybe our opponent will just go Escape Rope, which would be incorrect on their behalf. No, there's Switch Cart. Evolve. 280. And they're going to get another Tina V-Star to follow it up for the following turn. So they're doing a good job here. That's fine. So let's get knocked out here. We can only send up our Baxcalibur. And let's go ahead and send up our Baxcalibur. See what we can get. Again, like we can get a Chien-Pao out. So I think we're down. You wanna what? Maybe we have enough here. We're gonna have to go Irida. We're gonna have to go Chien-Pao, and I think we have to go Superior Energy Retrieval. And I think when it comes to Superior Energy Retrieval, we have to discard this, to grab 4 energies. 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and go Super Cold. 1, 2. Done. So we can actually like come back with this. Like, it's not like the most glamorous game, and I mean we could always show like a game where I like win early and our opponent concedes, but we'll see how it all ends up playing out. Shivery Chill gets those 2. Superior gets this, so we'll play down to like nothing, and we're gonna go Super Cold here, and we have to take away 5 of these energies. 3, 4, 5. Does it make sense for us to get another one? If our opponent knocks out our Baxcalibur, we just lose anyways at this point. So we're just going to knock out the Tina V-Star and hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the fact that we've been able to kind of like live off of a wing and a prayer is kind of cool this game. I think that's a cool dynamic to show. Escape Rope gives us like some hope again for next turn if we top deck another Irida, because we can get another Chien-Pao, and I mean we'll see however it plays out. Can our opponent like get the knockout here? Yeah, they can get the knockout here. It's like no surprise. But they have gone through 5 energies there. They have another energy in their loss zone. Maybe they won't be able to find their other Tina V-Star. I mean, they had 1 in their discard pile. It's back in their deck now, and they have 1 in their loss zone. So there's always a chance here. Like, I'm always gonna like try my best here. Do I think it's going to be a good shot when our opponent has 13 cards left in their deck? Probably not. Our opponent just needs to retreat and get a Tina V-Star. This is a game as a Tina player that I'd just be like, sick dub. But there's an opportunity here, right? Like, and I think like that's really where we're at. Like, there's a slight opportunity here, and maybe if they miss, we have a chance. I mean, we have no energies left in our deck, as far as I'm concerned. So we're still on top deck mode here. There's their Jet Energy. There's no way they're going to hit us for 160, right? They just have it in their hands. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. That's fine. I think, like, that makes a lot of sense for our opponents to do. That gets them down to 2 prize cards remaining. And we don't really have an answer here. Like, that's the issue. Like, we do not have an answer here to this. Maybe we'll top deck Irida again. Iono is not terrible. I'm going to attach an energy here for my turn, because there's no reason not to. I don't want to Escape Rope because our opponent can just send up Comfey. I almost want them to be able to hit for 160 again, and we're just going to go Iono and hope that our opponent gets nothing off the 2-card hand. Even though they didn't get Tina V-Star, that's cool. We're going to go Frigibax here, and we're just going to pass our turn. If our opponent gets Tina V-Star, they just win the game. If they find a way to knock out the Frigibax, they just win the game. But that's how it's going to be, right? Like, does our opponent have enough energies here to complete the game? I'm not sure. does our opponent have whatever? Like, if we can go Rare Candy, like if we top deck Baxcalibur, or let's say if we top deck Rare Candy, we can go Irida. Like, we're pretty close to getting it. But to be fair, them using Mirage Gate's probably just incorrect if they already have the Tina V-Star. They should have actually used Colress first to guarantee the Tina V-Star to just get to the knockouts. They're going to get the win in here anyways, but we did have a chance maybe next turn to get a knockout if they missed by some chance. But you want to know what? It is what it is. We played really close. This is a tough matchup for us because of path, and we had a bit of a weak start, but I thought it was really cool the way that we were able to kind of like keep up with the deck for the foreseeable, like for a little bit, right? And that's Chien-Pao. It's going to be living on those margins sometimes. Other games are just going to be absolutely whooping your opponents. And that's what we got going on with Chien-Pao EX. I feel like a lot of these games that I play with Chien-Pao EX, I'm getting really unlucky when it comes to filming, but I also showed some really cool gameplay too. Like I said, sometimes I show gameplay and it's just like, yeah, I whooped my opponent and they concede 5 times. That's how Chien-Pao can be, right? Where it's just like turn 2, knock out their Pokemon, they're like, I scoop. At least this game we got to see how Chien-Pao can live on the edge. This list is better than this video showed, so give it a try. I think it's a really cool deck right now in this format, and it could be quite effective going to Peoria. Like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I will catch up with all y'all later. Peace out and have a great one. Hey trainers, tired of having too many cards lying around? I know that feeling, and I know what a hassle it is to try and sell those cards. But selling bulk is now easier than ever with TCG Bulk. Find tons of potential buyers in a single place. You just download the app, look for the best buyer near you, and carefully pack your bulk, ship it, and you get paid. It really is that simple. Turn the cards you don't want into the cards you absolutely need for your next deck. You made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching this entire video from the Shuffle Squad. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate each and every person that supports our content, watches what we have going on every single day, every single week, even from time to time, and continuously allows us to have a forum to project our creative content towards the Pokemon TCG community. So if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and even leave a comment to help boost the YouTube algorithm. That being said, we'll catch you with our next video. Thanks again. Take it easy.